In true Danni Joe fashion, the microphone's already dropped out and failed to record the first clip. But we've taken the cover off. Now the first job of the day is going to be emptying this because I actually use this as a storage shed whilst we're away, so it's full of crap.
Start taking it all out?
Yep. One by one?
One by one.
We've got some tents in here to sell as well for festival season.
To our friends.
Anyone want a tent?
Anyone want a tent?
Trebbian, everybody. Trebbian. One thing we didn't tell you about before we left, the fridge doesn't fit because I didn't measure it.
You measured it, but you didn't count for the bit at the back.
No, I didn't account for. So we push this right over it. We've got a support thing for the seat belt in the way.
What on earth are you going to do about that?
We just have to budge this. I think we're just going to fit it like this.
Reckon?
And by the time it's just going to have to stick out. Not ideal, but what can you do? Place your bets. Will it start? What do you reckon? Yay or nay?
No.
Nay. I don't know if the battery's on or not. I don't have the battery on. Probably dead then, isn't it? Ooh! Some sort of life. 1, 2.
Is that on or not?
He's on.
Well, that's on.
That's on. Let you all get around the tappets and all that a bit better, but that's on. Today I'm planning to actually start work on this, fill in a bit. Start off with something simple and put the battery on charge. Be a good start just to give it a recondition. As you might have seen last week, our camera has broken, so we've had to send that off into Canon to be repaired already. It's only 6 months old, so we're back to filming on trusty old iPhone. If you're wondering why it looks different, it might look better, to be honest. Procrastination station. First real job today. I'm going to try and fill these holes in as best I can. To be fair, these ones were for the electric hookup and water fill up, so I've actually got things to blank these off with. Well, the water filler is going to be used, and I'll just put the electric hookup back in as like a blank, because then if anyone wants to add electric hookup at a later date, they can fairly easily, rather than trying to weld that back up. That masking tape's been on there for months and it's come off absolutely perfectly. I don't know what brand that was, but that is pretty good. Peeled a little bit of paint off it. Right, plug them up. Gonna have to get a bit more creative for this one. There's like a TV aerial, and that was for the old fridge. Maybe just to save a bit of aggro, maybe just put plate over, rivet. Same as that. I don't know. I mean, if we had all the time in the world and all the budget in the world, obviously you could get that welded and filler. Maybe I could put a plate on the back, filler it. Might be better. Look better, wouldn't it? Can I get in? Well, you can't get to that one anyway, but you might be able to fill that. That one I can. I'll just have to take the insulation down, move that unit out of the way. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? Oh, rather embarrassingly, I haven't sealed the roof vent properly either, so I have to get back up on the roof because that is leaking. Just leaving a little patch down here. I felt, oh, it's coming on that corner, so I'll just take it off and reseal the whole thing. I need to order some plywood for the sides here, so I can cut that out and figure out gas bottle, battery. Cool. Feel a bit better now. Getting in the zone. got some Jenna-liked rust converters, but I'm just getting a little bit in the screw hole, and a little bit's reappearing on the arch on the other side. If you remember when we were trying to do all the bodywork, it was either snowing or raining. So give some rust converter another go. Come on. Spray bottle shit. What the Not supposed to rain. It's starting to. Sun's back out. I need a piece. Roughly 100 mil. 100 mil square. Easy. Right, let that cure, and then I can put some filler in, sort out that other little hole as well. Next. There's no obvious place. There's a gap, but it really doesn't want to come unstuck. So I'll just try a bead around the outside and cover the screws over when I put them back in. Hope that fixes it. I really don't want to come up. So it's got a good seal-ish, but it's leaking, so it hasn't got a good seal, has it? I'm going to try and see what plumbing attachments I'm going to need for the water tank now, but I've got to take all this out. Right, got in like that. Goes on there, and then we've got an outlet, like overflow. Should go back to that, but that's quite a bit smaller. Something else, and then maybe his sleeve. It's a proper bodge, but I don't know how else you're going to get from that down into a bit of flexi hose sensibly. That go in, or nearly, maybe a bit 22. This would go in the 22 and clamp down. Right, at least on the right tracks for that anyway. So that could potentially work. And then outlet goes from, nice. Got the right size, those need a lot more of it. Could probably get a Jubilee on that. So what size is that? Alright, so I need to figure out how much of that I need. tape. Oh, tape measure. Ah, my head. Oh, for sake. Oh. Morning. That camera's so wonky. So last night and this morning I've just been researching. For some stupid reason these pumps are electrical, and for some stupid reason I assumed that it had a pump built into it, but it doesn't. This is a micro switch, then goes down to an electrical pump if you want to go that way. I was just looking at ordering one, but then I remembered rather stupidly I ordered a wrong pump a while ago for the boat. But if anyone that lives on a boat, look at the size of this bloody thing. That's not gonna do a lot on our boat. So for this though, it would be fine. But this is a pressure pump, which basically means once pressure drops off at the tap end, it then senses that and then automatically starts pumping. Whereas this one, unless you flick this switch on the tap as a micro switch, the electrical pump comes on. But you don't need to use them wires. So I'm now going to go from this, which I think are 10mm connections, rubber. I need to get from the tank, which is 12.5mm. The tank, I've just ordered more of this. Please bear with me, I'm just chucking thoughts and processes at you. I feel a bit more alive today. Yesterday I was a bit overwhelmed, but I feel good today. Aha, there it is. Some of this. Jubilees either side, so you just go from this to this, which will probably just be a straight connection to Jubilees. So 8 at 12.5 to 10.5mm, or 10mm, just 10mm, 10mm to 12.5mm adapter. Cool. I've also ordered the gas connection for the hob, which is an 8mm compression. Oh, I need an 8mm straight. Oh, straight coupler, 8mm, bargain, got one. That goes from the gas outlet here, which is 8mm, to 8mm gas pipe, copper, and then copper goes to a bulkhead fitting in the cupboard here, and then that goes to flexi hose onto the gas bottle, to the regulator. Oh, I already have one. Oh, see if I can cancel that. That's a tenner. 10 quid for that. Oh, I've got elbows and all. Copper olives. Right, let's go and cancel that order quickly. I've either found, borrowed, or ordered, I think, most of the things I need for the gas, the little water tank, and yeah, water pump and all that. I'm going to crack on with the gas, so I've got most of those bits here now. Got some orange flecks. That is new, it's just a bit grubby. Come off this with a compression elbow, I think, to clear that, and then try and form a piece down through the original hole there. And somehow come on to, I was going to do, yeah, I've got an adapter, sorry. Come off that with copper and then go down into flex as it was before. Down into there. Exciting stuff. Both my dad and brother have been doing camper van conversion, so all the spare bits I've managed to get hold of. Quite handy. And I had a load of stuff left over from the boat as well. Swap out the brass olives with copper, and you're ready to go. They're just a bit softer and I think a bit safer for gas, because these compression fittings are normally for water, I guess. That's why they're supplied. Don't know, I'm not a plumber. I've got leak detector spray, and my brother's a plumber, so he's going to check it all out after anyway. Olive, goes in there. Goes on like that. Looks like that one's already had a connection on it, so I'm just going to take that bit off. I don't know who cut that or what they cut it with, but lovely. Ooh. What's it doing? Do some leak detecting. And that one. Nothing major there. Can't see anything. Oh, it's on. I need to give this water tank a clean out. Hose fit on there. Doesn't fit in there. Getting a bit warm in here. I've got an hour until I've got to go and run some errands. I'm going to see if I can get the fan face panel. Oh gosh. Sack the cameraman. Get this face panel fitted. Up to there. Where are we? Need to get power into it somehow. I know these come down M1.
Hello.
Okay?
Alright.
Yeah. I've been waiting for Kevin to come pick my camera up all morning, so I didn't want to miss him, so I brought the van down here.
The camera?
Yeah, camera's broke, so I've got to send it back.
Ah.
Which is good.
I've got a bit of rope in the back.
Rope?
Bit of rope.
What for? Positive, negative.
I'll show you in a minute.
Yeah. Negative. Hey? Not just any rope.
No. You know the film Les Mis?
Les Miserables.
Hey?
Les Miserables.
Yeah. You know when they're pulling the ship out of the water?
I don't know if I've watched it.
Ah, well they're pulling the load of slaves or
Yeah.
prisoners, pulling the boat out,
Yeah.
and it's the ropes from them. Massive.
Oh, from the set.
Yeah, thicker than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
What kind of fucking clip is that? Right, let's try again. Oh, you little bastard. Oh, who designs this shit? Now what's broke? Or is it there? This bit should turn that, but it's either too stiff and the plastic just bending. Let's get some air in there because it's too hot.
Want a coffee, Joe?
No, I'm alright, Ta. Ooh, yeah, breeze. Right, too much slack. It shouldn't wobble that much, but that's a bit poor manufacturing from Fiamma. Anyway, now I need to come down with a power cable. See, these clips are crap as well. Cable keeps coming out. I've fitted one of these before, I don't remember me saying, but never had this problem with these clips before. Like, they were awkward, but at least they held the cable. I reckon this one was made on a Friday afternoon, no one give a f. Need to let power cable come in through this frame, because normally this would be up in a ceiling, then you'd have your timber cladding or whatever. You need to come out of here and then into some ducting. So you need to drill a hole. Yay, fruit. Now, power cable, if we've got anyone Scottish in the audience. Have you tried the ice cream? Iron brew. Iron brew. I haven't done the calculated. I haven't done the calculation for the voltage on this actually. 12 volt. Good to know. Max 3 amps. 16 gauge. Might be a bit small. I'm going to do some googling because otherwise I'm going to use some much more expensive cables that will take 50 amps when I don't need to. But I need to do, you need to calculate the voltage drop because that's going to be a good 3 meters. Yeah, 16 gauge is fine. 1.5 square mil cross section, so that's all good over a 3 meter length. That calculator is really handy. Cool. Now, this would be good practice on this van. I've never wired lithium before. But I really want to upgrade the boat at some point when we can afford it. It's coming down in price, but it's still not a cheap hobby. But they're half the size, and they, well, so 100 amp hour would be equivalent to 2 100 amp hours of lead acid. So you don't need as many, and they're lighter as well. It's more important in a van. In a boat, the weight doesn't matter too much or the size. But can I come straight off for this? You can, can't you? There's no yeah, bugger it. Negative. I'm a bit scared actually. Another one? Another one? Hope they're alright. More police than ambulances. It's a bit worrying. Well, it's not worrying actually. Well, neither's good, is it? Don't know what I'm trying to say here. No sparkies, that's good. Oh, yes. So, polar control. Take the air out. Huh, I remember that noise. We had the exact same fan in our Sprinter. Quite comforting. That takes the air out. There's a switch to bring the air in to act like a fan, which is nice. Oh yeah. Glastonbury, all the bloody hippies.
Yeah, Yeah, but
And my
it
mates.
sounds like a terrible accident or something like that.
Yeah, not ambulances though, was it? Mainly police. Like police chase.
What's bloody going on then?
Don't know.
Horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you. I won't be long.
Yep. See you in a bit. Oh, I got caught on then. Oh, oh. Oh. Finally. Right kids, that's all I got time for. I thought I was going to have a bit more time before we went on our narrowboat trip. Join us next week, which is a lovely cruise down into Bristol's iconic floating harbour. Thank you to our patrons for sticking with us as well. And yeah, I've had a bit of a shave. It's not until you see yourself on a big screen like this you realise how bad your beard is. See you next week.